welcome. I see that once again, we are represented by every continent in the world, which we should be, right? We're in almost 180 countries, just over 170 countries. So folks, we are getting busy with it. And I can tell you, I am loving every single moment of what's going on right now. You know, as everybody probably already knows, we went from the pre-launch stage to the pre-launch stage last week. And folks, it's lighting up. You know, all of the people that were in the pre-launch stage, and there was, you know, some of them were sort of sitting back trying to figure out, well, is it or isn't it? What's the next stage? What's going to happen next? And they were just sort of watching. They're lighting up right now. They love the new site. They love the new presentation. They love the direction. So many messages out there right now. Testimonies out there right now, people talking about, you know, I wasn't sure, you know, I decided to give it a try, and lo and behold, it absolutely works exactly as advertised. So we are like so pleased with everything that's going on, and we absolutely know that we are going to reach our goal of having 100 million members, active members, paid members in CoopB within the next 12 months. I am excited, Mary's excited, and I hope you're excited. Right now, it's time for our daily dose of good. So let me share my screen. Daily dose of good, as I say every time, you know, each one of these messages, is a quote by me, and each one of them is designed to help you to think, to give you that moment to say, yes, okay, well, maybe I should be looking at things a little differently, or maybe I should get busy with it, or I did that and it worked for me, or I've been doing that and it didn't work for me, right? So today is another one of those. And, you know, it falls perfectly in line with where we are right now. You know, we went from pre-launch to pre-launch right now, and it says that if you follow the winds of change, you may find your true direction. So if you follow the winds of change, you may find your true direction. You see, all of us think we know where we want to go. Some of us don't know where they want to go. And some of us know that we need to go down a different path because we've been following the same path, the same road for the last 5 years, and we end each year the exact same way that we began the year. And it's time for change, folks. That change is right now. And that change, it's time to get busy with it and tell you all about it. Welcome to CoopB. As I said, my name's David T. Rosen, founder and creator of CoopB, and I am excited to be here. And you know why I'm excited? Because right now, you know, this system that you're looking at, it wasn't put together overnight. This has been a couple of decades in which I've been putting this together for you. As everybody knows already, you know, I've had businesses online for the last 23 years. Those businesses have been doing absolutely fantastic. But I knew you needed something different, something that would give you a sustainable income and daily cash flow, because I knew this day was coming, that your job and your income is at risk. And it's at risk because of advancements in technology, robotics, and AI. And folks, listen, all you have to do is go online, and governments around the world, experts around the world, they are saying that close to 50% of all jobs are at risk. Close to 50% of all jobs are at risk. That means that in the next little while, there's going to be like 2 billion people that need exactly what we have. Because let me tell you, folks, we are that solution. We are that solution, and we are your financial cure, your cooperative universal income replacement. Let me say that again, folks. Your cooperative universal income replacement. Ladies and gentlemen, we've heard all the governments around the world talking about a basic income, and some of you may be thinking that that basic income is your solution. It's not, because think about it this way: if you're making $2,000 a month right now, you lose your job because of technology, robotics, or AI, and the government's only going to give you $1,000 a month. Do you really think that's a solution? If you couldn't pay your bills with $2,000 a month, how will you be able to pay your bills with $2,000 a month? You need what we have. We are your solution, and we are your financial cure. We are CoopB, which is a revolutionary cooperative business model. A revolutionary cooperative business model. You see, Mary and I, we just met a couple of weeks ago, but we're working together. We're helping each other. We're funding our dreams. When she does something, I benefit. When she does something, 9 other people benefit. When someone in her team does something, she benefits, 9 other people benefit. You see, we are the cooperative business model. We are a cooperative business model. And as a cooperative, we work together. Excuse me. So you're never alone in reaching your goals. And I just told you that 49% of your jobs are at risk. You need something that can replace your income. And by the way, how many of you are working but still can't pay your monthly bills? You see, it's not just simply for the people that may have lost their jobs or the people that are about to lose their jobs. You see, 99% of the population, doesn't matter whether you live in Iowa, if you live in Toronto, Texas, Timbuktu, Tokyo, Miami, Bogota, it doesn't matter where you live. You see, 99% of you are struggling to pay your monthly bills. You don't have enough money to make ends meet. How many of you have a second job, a third job? How many of you are living with roommates? How many of you had to move back with your parents? You see, you need what we have. And not only are we going to replace your income, listen, folks, we are going to teach you how to become successful entrepreneurs. And listen, some of you may be saying, well, I don't want to get into business, right? But let me tell you something else. You see, once you start making that money that I know you can make with CoopB, it's going to wake up those dreams that, you put in the sidelines for the last 20 years or 30 years. It's going to give you the opportunity to think outside the box. It's going to give you the desire to want to do something more. So we're going to give you that entrepreneurial education when you want it. And here's the thing that everybody needs to understand. We're not just about making money, right? It's not just about making money. It's about living debt-free. It's about living stress-free. It's about living financially free. Imagine going to sleep tonight and waking up tomorrow knowing that your monthly expenses are covered. Imagine going to sleep with the understanding that you've eliminated all your debt. Imagine waking up each day with the absolute understanding that you'll be able to fund your best life. You'll be able to ensure that your children are going to the best schools. You'll be able to ensure that your wife or your husband or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your partner has everything that they desire. You'll be able to ensure that when you walk into church or when you walk into your place of worship, that you're going to walk in there and you will be able to tithe. And not only tithe better than you've ever tithed before, but tithe in an amount that is commensurate with the return that you get from going to these places of worship. Imagine being able to help your community. Imagine being able to help a friend when something tragic happens or they get into an accident. See, that's what CoopB does for you, is it gives you peace of mind. And let me tell you something else, in case you're wondering, well, I've never heard of CoopB. Of course you haven't. We're only a couple of weeks old, right? We just came out of pre-launch last week. So yes, you have not heard of CoopB, but you've probably heard of some of my other businesses because we have been in business for 23 uninterrupted years. And that first business that we put together, which was the world's first crowdfunding system back in 2001, well, guess what? Right now, as we are doing this webinar, that very first business is generating an income for somebody somewhere on this planet. Our systems are built to last. We are a legacy company. You see, J.R. Watkins, they are the first home-based business company. We are not multi-level marketing, but J.R. Watkins was the first multi-level marketing company in 1868. You know what, folks? They are still providing an income and products to people for 157 years now. If my math is correct, I think it's 157 years. So they've been providing an income for people all of those years. We, co-op everything, CoopB. We will be providing you an income 23 years from now. We will be providing your next of kin and your next generation with an income 100 years from now, 200 years from now. We are a legacy company. Right now, we are in just under 170 countries. We have 1.3 million people, 1.3 million people that have paid and used our systems. We've helped people receive $1.1 billion, and 100% of that $1.1 billion went into pockets of people just like you. They used it to start up their own business. They used it to save themselves from being evicted from their home. They used it to make a better life. With what you are about to discover and what the income that you're going to be able to receive with CoopB, you will find that you can use it for a better life. And some of you also might be asking, well, who is this dude, David T. Rosen? Well, let me tell you something. I am a global disruptor. I've changed the world many times over, and I'm getting ready to do it again. You see, in 1985, I created the world's first loyalty card. That is the card that you use when you go into a store. You use it. It's on a Visa card. It's on a MasterCard. It's on a Diners card. Every card in the world has a loyalty program, right? And now when you go online and you buy something online, you get a discount. That's loyalty. I created that in 1985. And then in 1995, I created the world's first online shopping mall. I had over 1,000 stores in an online shopping mall in 1995 when the internet was still in its infancy. I was way ahead of the curve. And then out of need, I created the world's first online crowdfunding system. Crowdfunding changed the world. It is how people raise money for virtually everything. Doesn't matter whether you're a country like the country of India, who use crowdfunding to pay for a natural disaster instead of raising taxes on its citizen. Or maybe you were running for president of the United States of America like Barack Obama did in 2006 and needed money. He used crowdfunding. Or maybe, Shaq O'Neal, he used crowdfunding to raise money for his Kung Fu video game. And I'm sure you've all heard of Ethereum. Ethereum has been the biggest benefactor from crowdfunding, raising $4 billion so far to get their Ethereum platform going. I created crowdfunding. All of these things occurred because I created crowdfunding back in 2001 when I was talking to my lawyers about releasing this new system, and I told them what we wanted to do. They said, "Yeah, I can draft something. We can legalize that. We can help you to do it." It seems kind of corny, they said, and they laughed when I said that I was going to change the world in 10 to 15 years. Well, they aren't laughing now. Now they're sharing in my successes with me. And right now, folks, we're about to change the world in a bigger way than crowdfunding, in a bigger way than the loyalty card. We are about to change the world and change how every man, woman, and child have an opportunity to earn an income, to earn a sustainable income, a livable income, pay their monthly bills, get out of debt, and live their best life. That's what we are getting ready to do. And I know that some of you might be saying, well, listen, David, I went online. I checked. It doesn't say you created crowdfunding. It's because I didn't want or need the recognition. That's going to change in the next little while as I get my my marketing team out there to start putting out all of the documents that I have about creating the world's first crowdfunding system. Put out all the documents that I have about creating the world's first loyalty program. You will see that I am that global disruptor. And let me tell you something, folks. we are about to change everything so massively that we are going to create the largest mass distribution of wealth in the history of man. And it's going to be because of you. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to do something that the United States government couldn't do. We're going to do something that China, Brazil, they couldn't do. We're going to do something that the World Economic Forum is still trying to grasp and wrestle with, trying to find a solution. We have that solution. We are going to end and cure global poverty at the end of this, before the end of this decade. And we're going to do it using this new system that is a replacement to multi-level marketing. It is called the Cooperative Universal Income Replacement. That is how we are going to end global poverty. And check it out, folks. You see, we don't need hundreds of millions of dollars. We don't need billions and billions of dollars. You know, they spend hundreds of millions of dollars putting together focus groups to try and find out a way how to end global poverty. Well, listen, folks, and any of you government officials that are out there listening right now, we got the solution. It's $1 a day. And we're going to help you to earn a sustainable income with that $1 a day. We're going to give you and teach you how to learn entrepreneurial skills with that $1 a day. And yes, we are going to cure global poverty with that $1 a day. And here's something else. When you join us as a CoopB affiliate member, you're going to receive with that $1 a day. You see, you're going to get your co-op NFT, and that is going to give you something that you never thought possible, because once again, we are way ahead of the curve. You're going to get global business ownership. And not only are you going to get global business ownership and be able to conduct business 24 hours a day in every country in the world. And as that co-op NFT continues to grow in value, so too does your asset base. And then as you have all of these assets, then we're going to give you the Co-op Academy. And in this Co-op Academy, you're going to learn business skills. You're going to learn entrepreneurial skills. You're going to learn crypto skills. You're going to learn life skills. You are going to learn everything that you need to become more proficient in everything that has to do with your day-to-day life. And that Co-op Academy is going to continue to grow month after month after month, all for $1 a day. But that's not all you get for $1 a day. You see, when you register, you get Co-op Bits. Co-op Bits, well, that's our answer to, say, Ethereum. Ethereum, they have the largest ecosystem on the planet, and their native token is ETH. We are in the process of building one of the largest ecosystems on the planet. Our token is Co-op Bits. That is our native token. You get some when you register. You get one every time someone joins your team. You get another one every time somebody renews. It is very valuable, and it should increase as our ecosystem increase. And now you might be wondering, all right, sounds good so far. I like what you're saying, David. I like where you're going. So what do I need to do? Well, you know, we already know you like what you get. You're going to like this next part even better, because to earn a predictable ongoing passive income that we call POP income and receive daily cash flow, you only have to complete 3 simple, doable steps one time. Imagine, think about this for a second. Imagine, because this is exactly what we got going on here. Imagine going to sleep one day and, you know, while you're sleeping, you have a dream. And that dream says, hey, listen, Mary, when you wake up tomorrow, I'm going to present you with an opportunity that you may only have to work 1 week, maybe even less than a week, because you can probably do it in a day. And when you complete that work that you can do in a day or a few days or a week, we're going to pay you for the rest of your life. And then you wake up and you shake your head and you say, wow, that was a pretty crazy dream. It's here. It's right now. Let me tell you about those 3 steps. You see, step 1 shouldn't even be a step. All you have to do is register for $28 one time out of pocket. And then and then that allows you, that puts you into the cooperative and allows you to immediately start earning an income. And imagine you register in CoopB and become an affiliate member. Within 1/10 of a second after you register, you can start earning an income. And it is a business. And as I said, there are 3 simple doable steps that you need to do one time. Now, if you complete step 2 and you do it in 7 days, well, guess what? You're going to pass 2 milestones. The first milestone that you're going to pass is that you are going to be in profit. You will be in profit. And the second milestone that you're going to pass is that now you have enough money to cover your next subscription. You see that $1 a day? It's paid $28 every 28 days. You complete step 2, you've made $35. $35 in your co-op wallet, because we got our own pay-in system, we got our own payout system, so you don't have to reach into your pocket again to pay that $28. It will come out of your wallet automatically. No stress, no muss, no fuss, right? And it keeps you in business for another 28 days. And think about it. When was the last time that you thought that you could start a business and within a few hours, like Mary, for example? Mary, between our 2 o'clock call and our 9 o'clock call, after hearing the presentation for the very first time, registered 15 new people who joined CoopB. She did that in a matter of a few hours. How long will it take you? Right? And remember, this is a business, so you got to get to work, right? And once you've completed step 2 and your business is free and your next subscription is covered, well, now you want to teach your team to do the same, right? So you get 3 who have 3 or more. That completes your 3 steps. Now check it out, folks, because I know you've been in businesses before. Completing those 3 steps allows you to receive co-op bonuses. Completing those 3 simple doable steps allows you to receive the highest co-op royalties that you can get. It puts you at the highest level. So anybody can do this. We made this business for you to win. So complete those 3 steps in 28 days. Your business is free and you are on your way to a pop income. And speaking about income, your income is earned in the cooperative. You see, when you register, you become part of our big cooperative. And as you become part of our big single cooperative, each new person gets their very own 3x10 cooperative. You see, you have 3 people on your first level right here, right? So when you invite 3 friends, well, that completes your first level and your business is free. When they invite their 3 friends, well, that completes their business. And now you're receiving an income from 12 people. And you see, from 12 people. And you see, there are 10 income levels. Now let's check this out for a second, right? You see way down here, you see this is income level 9. And on your income level 9, there are 19,683 people. You might be saying to yourself right now, because I can hear you, we are connected. You see, you might be saying to yourself right now, but David, I don't know 19,683 people. Well, guess what? I know, right? You don't need to know 19,683. Do you remember those 2 steps that I said? Invite your 3, teach duplication, right? Well, you see these people down here, these 19,683 people, it's their day 1. So they aren't thinking of 19,000. They're thinking of completing their first and second step in the first 7 days. And when those 19,683 people, they go out and get their 3, well, guess what? Now in your cooperative, you're now receiving royalties from another 59,049 people. You see, it's not that difficult to complete this. And think about this, folks. Think about this. You see, if you do what you're supposed to do, and leaders will follow what their team leader does, right? See, when you invite people, you are their leader. So you want your teammates to do what you do. So if you do what you're supposed to do, which is invite 3 friends in your first 7 days, and they do that, do you know in 7 weeks, You're now receiving an income from 88,000, sorry, in 10 weeks, you're now receiving an income from 88,572 people, receiving a predictable, ongoing passive income and daily cash flow, and receiving that income for the rest of your life. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, that sounds pretty cool, David. How much can I receive? Well, I'm glad you asked. Check it out. You see, now I'm going to do the co-op math for you. You see, I also want you to understand this. You see, CoopB, well, it works for 100% of the people, 100% of the time that complete the 3 simple doable steps. Now watch this. You see, when you complete your second step, right? So step 1 is you registering. Step 2 is inviting 3, right? So at this point, you've only completed 2 steps. So when you complete your second step, you've now made $35 and you are on your business is free and is in profit. And here's the beautiful thing about this business. You see, a lot of thought went into this business because we don't want you to be the only person to win. We want everybody to win. You see, when your team, they duplicate your success, now they're at $35, you are at $47. And when their team does the same thing, well, now their team, the people that they invited, now their business is free. They've received $47. You're at $96. Now you're starting to see a pattern here. And if this continues like this, now you completed your first 4 weeks. Now, after those first 4 weeks, you see, now it's time to pay your subscription again, right? So you've made $258. You got $200, and you got this money in your wallet. So the wallet automatically deducts $28 from the money that you've received. You didn't have to reach into your pocket. You didn't have to go and do another wallet load. It automatically did it, right? So make sure that you complete those 3 steps as quickly as possible. Now, that's not all. Now check this out, guys. See, there's 10 income stages, right? You see, you're at income stage number 5 right now, but you're only at $547. Here's the secret. Here is the secret. You see, our system compounds, and it compounds by 3 each level that you go down. And I can tell you that 99% of your income is earned in your last 2 generations. Now watch this. This was week 5. Watch what happens at week 7. See, I stopped here for a reason. Because 99% of the population, well, you see, their monthly expenses are less than $4,000. So in 7 short weeks, we are helping 99% of the population cover their monthly expenses. You see, people who use this system and complete those 3 steps in a timely fashion, they get their monthly expenses covered very, very quickly. Now, remember, I said your 99% of your income is on your last 2 income stages. See, income stage, you're at $175,598. Well, that's not when you're done. It's your last income stage, but it's not where you're done because you see, your bonuses haven't matured yet. Remember when you get 3 who have 3, then you get bonuses? Well, it takes a minute for them to mature. So you're not just going to receive $175,000. No. You see, you're going to receive $972,762. $972,762. Now I'd like to see some hearts. Now, if you'd like to receive $972,762, show me some love, right? Now, here's something else that I want to tell you, and I want to thank you, and I want to let you know. You see, this is not fiction. We don't take your money and invest it into something and hope that it turns into something real. You see, we take a single dollar and we split it to help the most people in the most effective way so that you can live debt-free, stress-free, and financially free. So if you're wondering, should I complete those 3 steps? Should I register in CoopB? Should I invite 3 or more friends to register in CoopB? And should I help them to teach duplication? Well, the answer is yes. Unless, of course, you're happy with your current income level. Because these numbers that I'm showing you here right now, they are accurate to a mathematical certainty. It means that those numbers, they're facts. And let me tell you something else. See, I want you to have the same confidence in this business that I have. So we've done a few things. You see, a lot of times you join a company, they say you're going to make an outrageous amount of money. And you log into your back office and you see you got some money there. You got 10,000, you got 20,000, maybe you got $15,000 or $100,000. And then you go to make a withdrawal and they say, no, you can only withdraw 1% today, or you can only withdraw 10% today. That's not the case here. You see, every step of the way, you can withdraw your money. We hold on to $28 to renew you each month and $10 for your co-op NFT if you haven't bought it up front. After that, that money you can withdraw every single day. So you have access to your money every single day so that we give you the confidence. We also have something called Co-op Build. It is a demo site. So as you are building your team and as they are building their teams, you can use you can log in to your dashboard. You click on the link and it says coopbuild.me. You see, that's an exact replica of the paid system. So if you want to know how your business can grow, if you invite 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, and they do the same thing, use Co-op Build because it is an exact replica of the paid system. So if you're wondering if this system works, go ahead and give it a try. It does. And you see, like I said, your friends are only, they're only one step behind you, and their friends are only one step behind them. Now, you might be asking yourself, I already spilled the beans on that, right? You might be asking yourself, what am I going to do with all that money? See, we had this short conversation earlier. Wouldn't you love to be living debt-free? And you see, when you're debt-free, then you become stress-free. Because if you got no debts, what are you stressing about, right? And then think about becoming financially free. And knowing that that house that you saw for $1.4 million, it's within your reach right now. Sending your child to that Ivy League school that costs $350,000 so that your child can become a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, whatever they want to be. You know that is within reach right now. Making sure that your parents, your mom, your dad, maybe even your grandparents, making sure they don't have to go into a senior's home. Knowing that you'll be able to pay to have in-house care for your parents after all they did for you. You see, money is not about greed. It is about need. Money is the transportation to get you from point A to point B. Money allows you to live your best life. And money, you see, when you have enough of it and you're able to take care of yourself, you're able to take care of your family, you're able to have enough money with emergency services, you're able to provide blessings to your place of worship, you're able to help your community, well, then you can help cure global poverty through the Cooperative Universal Income Replacement System. And you see, you're not alone in growing your business. I already told you you're part of a cooperative, but you also get these things. You see, you get paid every day. You have the opportunity to receive an unlimited POP income. You get personalized tools. You get co-op digital assets. You get a co-op digital wallet. And folks, I already told you, you got a worldwide sales territory. And you've got us. Ladies and gentlemen, I want the whole world to be saying what I'm about to say next. Co-op gets you money. It does. Let's get busy with it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another one of these calls at 9 o'clock tonight. If you've enjoyed this call, if you got value in this call, if you see what we see, and you see that co-op business can be your financial cure, when you come at 9 o'clock, don't come alone. This is David T. Rosen saying, let's get busy with it. For Mary, she's saying, let's get busy with it. She's saying it in Spanish. See y'all at 9 o'clock. Thanks for coming.